Give me some of that wine and waivers. Explicit podcast.
And I am just here for the booze. No, I'm just kidding.
I think we all are.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It's Wine and Waivers here.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
We're wrapping up, guys.
Wah,
Fantasy
wah, wah.
is coming to a closure. Is that the right word?
A closure?
I think it's just a close.
Coming to a close.
It's ending, fuckers, okay?
It's been a long day.
Yeah, so right now, I think pretty much most teams should be heading into playoffs.
After this week. I think there's some like setting that you can be on that you're not going to go into playoffs yet, but I think for the most part.
Yeah, playoffs.
Everyone is.
Yeah.
We're in full force here.
Yeah.
So moving forward, this is going to be our last week that we give you guys waiver wire picks, because at this point, there's not going to be any more bye weeks, and hopefully you have enough good people on your team that you really shouldn't be hunting too much on the waiver wire at this point. We will be keeping you updated with injuries and whatnot, and we will still continue to do shows for the remainder of the regular season for football, just because I know that some fantasy teams, like I said, depending on the size of the league and your settings, maybe you haven't even started playoffs yet, and your playoffs might run longer than, say, our team in particular. But as I said, for those shows, we won't be giving any more waiver wire picks. We're just gonna kind of be doing like start sits, and just kind of talking about the football teams in general. Of course, giving you our wines of the week. And we'll also still be doing our hot word and our challenges. And sorry that we didn't do a challenge this past week, and we've kind of been slacking with it, but with the holidays and everything, it's just been kind of crazy. But we're getting back into it this week, and our hot word we're going to use is
Shit.
so that's going to be
God knows we say that enough.
yeah, shitty, shitting.
Shit the bed.
Yeah, any rendition of that word will be our hot word this week.
I really need to shit, so
That's the first one for you.
that counts.
Yes,
Yep.
that was number one.
Whoops.
Yeah, and that's all Carly's talked about all day. So
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
A little clogged up, y'all.
And as promised, getting into our wines of the week, I have a special holiday wine suggestion for you guys. I actually tried this for the first time this week for the holidays, and it's called Spiced Red Blend, and it's by Firebrand, which I've never heard of this company before. But basically, this is just like a dry red wine, but it's sweetened with vanilla, cinnamon, apples, and it has a little bit of oak and citrus, which y'all know I don't like oak, but this really was not an oaky wine at all.
And it sounds
really
delicious.
It's so good.
So not up my alley.
And
She's like,
it's not sweet though. Like it's really delicious.
Can you taste the cinnamon in it?
Yeah, that's like the point of it. It's a spiced
I
holiday
figured.
wine.
Not my
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I hate cinnamon.
Not your cup of tea.
I'm not a festive drinker during the holidays, mostly because I don't like spiced apple cinnamon stuff. So I almost said the word, but I caught myself.
Well, you might like it because it's 14.5% alcohol.
ooh.
All right, maybe I'll try it.
Wow.
And the best part about this wine, which I know that they sell certain wines that are meant for this, but you just heat it up on the stove a little bit. Like, obviously don't boil it or you're going to lose all your booze, but you just get it a little bit hot, and then when you drink it, it's literally like you can just feel it seeping into your
Just like
bloodstream.
warming.
Yeah, it's super tasty, so I highly recommend this. I got this at...
Not that we need to be warm today. It was like over 80 degrees
Yeah,
here
really.
in Florida.
Yeah, back to the...
So I got this from Total Wine, so if you have a Total Wine nearby, you can find it there, and it was only $10, which is a steal. So that'll take us... We're actually doing 2 reds this week, guys. 2 reds for the spirit of Christmas, because now you can officially start decorating
Blech.
and getting in the full Christmas swing.
Bah humbug. Anyway.
Carly's a Scrooge. Carly hates
Carly's a
Christmas.
Grinch.
Well, I have our second red wine here. It is actually just a red table wine by Charles Shaw. It's really fucking good. And for being only $2.99, it has like a nice, smooth, clean taste.
To be fair, I think that's normally $3.99. Keep in mind, guys, this is
$1 off.
This is a Trader Joe's wine. So for anybody who
We love us some Trader Joe's.
yeah,
man.
for anyone who shops or doesn't shop at Trader Joe's, you should be. And their wines, it's not like getting like that oh, I almost said it. That cheap, nasty wine from like Walmart that's on sale for $2.99. Like their wines are actually really tasty. And this was a Thanksgiving special for $2.99 this week. So
Ooh, and it's 12.5%. So
Meh.
perfect Carly status.
Yeah.
works for me. I like it.
I have to switch
And it's
over
cheap.
to the gross cinnamon wine.
Oh,
I gotta go
so
for the
good.
cheap wine now that I actually have to pay rent, y'all.
'Cause
Shit.
Blue came back.
All right, so talking about our picks from last week, like always, none of my picks did good, so I'm sorry, everybody. I hope nobody listened to my picks because, of course, like I tell you, I'm just here for the entertainment. I actually don't know what I'm talking about. But keep in mind, motherfuckers, I am in the playoffs, so I did do something right
This fucking
along the
bitch.
way.
She drafted the whole Ravens team. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for once that actually worked out for someone.
Yeah, and they are on fire. So, anyways, how'd your picks do?
honestly, not great for once. So
We all just
Yeah,
tried.
Tanya, I know.
what?
I picked up the quarterback you suggested.
Tannehill?
Oh, I thought you said Drisket.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, I fucking was an idiot and picked him up and...
Well, he got hurt. That wasn't my fault anyway. He would have done well if he didn't get hurt. No, but Tannehill didn't really do anything either. He only got 13.8, which is so...
Still better than Winston.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Ugh.
But, and also, can we talk about the fact that the Eagles defense got -1 point
Yeah, trust me.
against Miami?
I
I
love
know.
watching the Eagles suck dick.
I actually did pick up that defense and thinking, oh, well, why are these guys still available? And then I just really fucked myself on that one. So
Yeah, and the Jets didn't do well. That was like my actual pick. They got 3 points.
Oh my lord. Okay, can you save us, Carly? Did any of your picks do okay?
Heck yeah. Both of them
Okay.
did, for once.
Actually,
Damn, the tables have turned, folks.
yeah, go ahead.
It's going in here. So Snell on the Steelers did really, really well. I also had Caden Smith as my tight end. He got 10 points.
That's,
I actually picked him up.
it's better than Zach Ertz did, little fucker.
No, I feel like usually none of my tight ends do that well.
Yeah, I feel like if you get 10 points as
I
a
was
tight
happy
end.
with it. My main tight end is Evan Ingram, and he's been hurt and he's been out for a few weeks. So I had Gerald Everett, and he's got hurt apparently also, and he was out this week. So like last minute, I had to pick up somebody, and Caden Smith I decided to go with. So thanks, Karl.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, definitely a good pick. I hope you guys listened to me for once.
So how did Snell do?
Snell did well. Like watching the game, like
He
I
looked
was
like he did a lot
I was
better,
like, oh
right?
my goodness,
He
he's
looked like
popping
he did
off.
more
He's
than he
yeah. I mean, he only got 9 points.
No, he didn't. He got like 13, didn't he?
Refreshing.
Yeah, the projection was 9.4, but
No,
he
I'm
got,
looking at it.
I know,
Hers
but he
does
got
say
13.2 according to mine. I don't
The
know whose is
fuck?
right.
Well, even better then. You got 13.2, so that's even
Yeah,
better for you.
there we go. I don't know. My app must be shit in the bed. Who knows?
Oh,
Again! Oh my god. I'm just gonna do all the challenges from here on out and just save you guys. I know this bitch.
And let's actually like talk about these games today because there were some that just completely were not close whatsoever, like the Chiefs and the Raiders, and then there were some that were amazingly close.
Yeah, like
the
I feel like the
Ravens.
1 o'clock games were so good, and
Yeah.
then the 4 o'clock
Oh
games,
yeah,
I was
because
like,
Pittsburgh. I feel like their game against the Browns weren't the
it was
Browns,
really
like,
close.
Yeah, they were like
Yeah.
trying to come back at the end, and they just.
Yeah, thankfully we
it up.
pulled that one out.
But the Ravens, who beat the number 1 team in the NFL, unless you want to still say the Patriots are the number 1 team, but I'm gonna
No,
say that
I'm almost certain, like,
Ryan will
and
never admit that the Patriots are number 1.
Well, I'm just talking about what Josh told me. He said the 49ers are
I think they
considered
are
the
technically number 1.
Yeah.
no, they are technically number
Yeah.
1. But I'm forecasting this right now. We're gonna have another rematch, and that rematch between the two is gonna be the Super Bowl.
You mean the 49ers and Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love
I'm
to see
here
that.
for it.
That-
Anyone but the Patriots,
That was
to be
like, what, in
honest.
2013 or something, that was the
I didn't
Super
watch football
Bowl.
in 2013.
Oh, well, that was the Super Bowl.
Welcome to
They called
football
it
world.
they called it the Harbowl because both Harbaugh brothers were coaching at the teams
Oh
at the time.
my god, that's so
yeah.
funny.
But then also the Chiefs kicked the piss out of I almost said it out of the Raiders, and then same with the Rams and the Cardinals. So,
Yeah.
so I guess both of those games were probably pretty boring.
It was actually entertaining to watch the Raiders game though, because I was like,
I wish that we would have gotten the Eagles game, honestly, because I'm
Yeah.
sure that was pretty entertaining to watch.
I know.
Do you have any injury
Mhm.
drama updates for us?
Well, first of all, and this doesn't really affect anybody playing right now because he didn't play this year, but Terrell Pryor,
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
oh yeah.
he was stabbed in his apartment by some chick, maybe girlfriend.
Carly.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
Probably Carly. No, but no, literally, like he was in critical condition, had to go under, get surgery, and all of it. It was really bad.
Yeah.
He's
in
still
critical condition.
but he's expected to make a full recovery.
That's good.
I heard he got arrested afterwards too.
I mean,
Yeah.
my theory is he did something
that's
to
what
cause
I'm
her to
assuming,
do
'cause
that.
Glad you
She
survived,
had-
bro. So now we can arrest
Yeah.
your ass and throw you in jail.
No, because she had small injuries to herself, and so I'm
scandalous.
assuming they haven't really released many details yet. At least the last I saw. But I'm assuming what happened was they had some sort of altercation, and like he got violent or something, and then she got super violent and tried to kill him. But
Yo, these people be
self-defense,
crazy.
bitches.
I don't know. She got arrested for like attempted murder. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
so
they'll have to go to
Lesson
trial on
learned,
that
don't
one.
be fucking around with the football
yeah, no,
players.
he just got arrested for simple assault charge.
I mean, he's also a former Buckeye, so I'm not surprised.
He's,
Oh my
he's a
God.
former a lot of teams.
Yeah,
Okay, and he was
went to
he was on the Jags last, and they released him.
For being a fuck.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, in college. I think he was a quarterback.
Wide receiver.
He was a quarterback at Ohio State, like in 2008 to 2010. I'm almost
Did
certain.
he go to be a wide receiver?
Well, if you're like
Maybe.
anything like Lamar Jackson, you can do every position. So maybe that's what.
Not bad
happened.
for a running back.
Maybe that's what happened with him.
Oh, I was looking to see he's both he was a quarterback in college and now he's a wide receiver.
Okay, so I
How
wasn't
weird.
wrong. I was like, I'm almost positive. I'm like 99% sure he was a wide receiver for the Jags.
Yeah.
So
How weird. I just wanted to double check that
Yeah,
because I was
that's
like,
what I was doing. I'm like, oh my
to me,
God.
I was like also like, holy shit, he was definitely their quarterback. So
I was like, maybe both of you bitches got the wrong dude.
we're
But-
like,
both talking about two completely different people that both got stabbed by
I'm
something.
like, why don't I just look him up? Turns out he's like a tight end or some shit. He like it
He was
wasn't
the
even.
kicker.
he was
Yeah, the
he was
kicker.
actually the kicker.
Also, Foles was benched, and Mr. Minshew Magic tried to come back and didn't work his magic very well.
Oh.
But I mean, he was placed in like a bad situation, you know? Like, there's not really much coming back from at the halftime when Foles was so bad. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, just the energy's gone.
Yeah, you
At
have
that
no
point.
momentum. It's hard.
Also, Greg Olson had a really bad helmet to helmet. Looked like he got knocked out for a hot minute.
Ooh.
Well, did he?
I think he did.
I mean, like, is he okay now, or is he out?
He's got a concussion, but I mean that's pretty normal for football
Yeah.
players. So.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
Fuck.
I'll be back next week.
And then
That's
also,
so fun.
Danny Dimes got hit so hard that the Y on his New York logo on the helmet came flying off.
Oh my god,
Did
I
you see it?
saw that. I saw something. It was like, it's so cold out here. It's letter stripping cold or
Yeah.
something like that.
The Y literally went
Yeah.
flying.
Oh my
I was like-
God.
Yeah, that field was covered in ice. That would have not have been fun.
Jeff Driscoll, as we said, did get hurt. Sorry, Carly.
Yeah, fuck him.
So I am curious what you guys think about this Duck or whatever his name is, the guy for the Steelers.
Hodges, I love him.
Yeah, do you think he's? I mean, I'm curious. I know you said that one of your friends thinks he's cute, and I just am having a really hard time.
Ooh,
He's
I want to see what he looks like.
He's like-
very doofy, like dorky,
Duck?
I don't know, is Delvin or something like that is his real
Oh.
name.
Devlin.
Oh, yeah.
Delvin.
Devlin Hodges.
No, isn't that from that movie? The
Devlin,
Taking
yeah.
a Devlin?
Yeah, just go with it.
Yes, yeah.
Crazy
No,
movie.
he's got something to him. Like, he's like a big, like, thick.
I saw his
Dude.
picture. He wasn't like terrible looking. I
He,
would like be like, oh damn.
to me, he looks like a sweet little country boy.
I saw him like walking around the field and I'm like, what in the fuck is going on?
He does look
with
a little
this dude?
derpy.
Yeah, like derp. Yeah, and I was like, and then she's like, my friend thinks he's really cute, and I'm like, I cannot believe that this is a true statement. Like, not that I think he's ugly, but I just thought
He looks all right in his like picture on the app.
He just looks like a man.
What?
Are all men derpy to you, Carly?
Yeah, literally.
To be honest, I don't think you want me to answer that. I need to see this man in a suit.
What kind of suit? His birthday suit?
Sure.
Birthday.
That's the only suit you're interested in looking at.
Yeah, Devlin, bring me to Pittsburgh. I'll show you a good time. Dude, it's been a dry week for me, to be
I'm
honest.
a little ticked off about something, and it's that nipple guy will not show his ass on the show.
Dude, I know. Guys, I keep trying to get Nipple Guy out here.
We've been trying hard.
He's a very busy individual.
Supposedly
apparently.
busy.
I don't know if he's really just like
He doesn't want to show his
curving
face.
us or what, but I'm gonna do my best to convince him. Maybe lick his nipples extra hard next time. I don't know.
Just do a full-on suck on those bitches. Then he'll just like blow his load into fucking next week, and then like
Just drag him to the show.
and buy his nipples.
Drag him by his nipples.
He would love that.
Put some clamps on that bitch and stick a
Pull
leash
it.
to him.
Drag him behind the car.
My God.
That's awful.
What the fuck?
We're just like
I don't know.
That's just bad.
That's just like what I was
They
thinking.
don't want to hurt him.
Are you sure?
That poor soul.
He might be into the. No, I'm saying he might be into that kind of thing. Like,
Getting dragged by your car? I don't know if anyone's into that
like
thing.
getting tortured by his nipples.
Just
like,
get him some nipple clamps and test it out first.
No, I'd rather my nipples be clamped, but
really, I think that would deeply upset me.
ooh, like real tight, like just squeeze the fuck out of them.
Yeah, imagine being on your period and someone doing that.
Ooh.
Woo! That might feel really good when you're like coming though.
I don't think so. I think that would distract me out of my mid-com.
Ryan would be way too distracted trying to pay.
Yeah,
So you would be like, I can't even feel my clit anymore because my nipples are on fire.
Attack.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
my clit would suddenly just like disappear, and it would just be pain. It would be
Just
all I could
gone.
think. I'd be like,
Just
"Thanks for
completely
fucking up my
dry out.
orgasm, you asshole."
It's gone. Climax, deceased.
All right, so let's get into our waiver picks for the week.
Here are our last picks,
Start us
y'all.
off. Our last picks ever, and don't hold us against them if they
Ever.
suck, because it.
We're never coming back.
Yeah, no, for this season.
One
And-
season and done.
Yeah, and hit it off, Carly.
All right, my running back this week is going to be Peyton Barber for the Bucks.
Oh yeah.
He's becoming more, what's the word? Consistent lately, I feel.
Has he?
Yes. And their versus
I had him last
Better
year,
than
and he
Jones?
sucked ass. Just saying.
not better than Jones, but I think he's a little less owned than
Where's that
Jones,
line?
so. But they're versus the Colts, so I feel like it's going to be somewhat of an even matchup here. The Bucks have been showing up lately, though, so I mean, might be a blowout.
I would love to know who actually scored all the points for the Bucks today. Was it Gay? Because Mike Evans didn't do
Tampa
shit.
Bay.
Fucking Godwin didn't do shit.
I was just gonna say, what did Godwin end up getting?
Probably Jones. I didn't get to watch,
It might
I
have
didn't get
been
to watch the game,
Jones.
so
Who's Jones? Actually, I think I suggested him.
you did.
Oh, well, I'm used to my picks not doing anything, so I don't know who they are anymore. But anyways, all right, so for my wide receiver pick, I'm going to give you guys Alan Lazard.
Lizard.
It was not-
Lizard.
It was not Ronald Jones, by the way. He only got 0.8.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. I'm thinking it was Gay that got all those points. So Alan Lazard, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Lizard for the Packers.
Lizard.
They had a really good game today against the Giants. He ended up with 17.8. And it's kind of looking like he's come into the starter role in the Green Bay offense. So I think he's definitely one to be on the lookout for. Next week, they're playing the Redskins. Considering he did pretty well against the Giants, I think he has a good shot at having a good game. Go for yours.
This is all kind of last minute for me, but
Don't make excuses, Tanya.
Yeah, right?
look.
They'll
Watch her
probably
still
still
do
do
it
better
better.
than mine.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm going with Kyle Allen for the Panthers. They're playing the Falcons this week, who are not very good. Their defense kind of sucks. However, I will say he did throw 4 interceptions against them last time they played them. but hopefully that'll put a little, pep in his step to redeem himself a little bit.
Ballsy pick there.
A little
Tanya.
ballsy, but you know what else? I just want to throw this out there for fun because the Dolphins, they're trying to show up a little bit, and Fitzmagic is trying to make an appearance again.
Oh yeah,
He's like, I'm coming back, fuckers.
Tanya was saying, she was like, I think I might be suggesting magic, and I'm like, no way in fuck are you suggesting
Honestly,
him.
She's been going against the Dolphins all season.
Yeah,
she's gonna
literally.
say.
I know, but he was a former Bucks guy,
I know, he killed it.
I know, for a
while.
few games.
Yeah, for a
And
few
this might
games.
also only be for a few games, but we're still in those few games, hopefully. But, I mean, the past 2 games he's earned over 20 points. Those were against Cleveland and Philly. And then coming up, he has 3 pretty easy matchups against the Jets, Giants, and Bengals. So,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it might be worth it. I don't know.
Yeah, if you drafted Baker as your starter or Pussy Rivers as your starter, you might be looking for someone to pick up off the waiver wire. So this guy
I'll never get over how disappointed Baker has made me.
Oh my gosh, I was just talking to Carly today about her fantasy team, and I'm like, she's like, I don't know what happened. I had way too much faith in the Browns. Like, so I pretty much
Honestly.
drafted the entire Baltimore team, and Carly pretty much drafted the entire Browns team.
The
It's
only
like,
good thing I got out of that was Chubb. I
that's
love
the
my
only
Chubb.
good thing Carly ever gets out of anything is some Chubb.
Yeah, for real.
Even
And
OBJ
she's lucky.
can't do anything.
God, OBJ is fucking useless. God, ramen hair.
Letting us
You
down.
you changed your hair and now you fucking
I think he
suck.
needs to go back to ramen hair. I think
Yeah.
that's the thing. I mean, maybe it's also the team that he's on, but
I'm gonna write him a letter.
So I think that we are going to, we've kind of been talking about if we're going to do any type of show in the off season, obviously not football related, but maybe just like a sex
entertainment. Really.
Yeah, a sexcapade spin-off for Carly.
What are you guys gonna do if I get a boyfriend?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
you
what are you
get a
gonna do? You're so gonna have to
boyfriend.
talk about it.
I guess you have to come and tell us your sexual experiences in the bedroom with your
The
boyfriend.
thought of that.
Carly,
Of having a boyfriend?
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to pretend that you're not gonna have a boyfriend.
You're gonna be like that girl on Coyote Ugly where you appear single but you
Yeah.
never are single. That's like
I
gonna be
love
you
that
on our
movie.
show. That's
Ooh,
gonna
I wanna
be you
watch
on our
that.
show. Is that you? No matter if you get a
Have either
boyfriend.
of you been to like an actual Coyote bar or Coyote Ugly bar?
Yes,
because
numerous times. And they're
There's one in
awful.
Ebor.
Ew, there is.
Yeah.
Dude, the one in Nashville is so ratchet.
It's so bad.
Can't
Really?
even get over it.
Yeah.
And I went to one, I think, in Denver maybe as well. Either way, they all are nothing like the movie.
Well, I don't have to tell you that the one in Ebor is big rat.
Talk about like having your
that's
dreams
I'd
crushed.
just be
Imagine.
afraid I was gonna walk out and get stabbed or something.
Do you know? Imagine if you were like some guy thinking that you're gonna like go to Coyote Ugly and like have like all of your dreams fulfilled, watching these hot bitches like doing all these line dancing steps in their bras on the bar, and then you go in and it's like all these fucking sloppy.
ratchet ass
It's bad.
bitches.
Dude,
Yeah.
When I
real
went in the one in
nasty
Nashville,
bitches.
there was like 3 people in there, and they were still up there dancing on the table.
And I feel like the people that work there are like the people that you always see in like the porn shop that are just like way too like over, like they want so much to talk about like sex and be like loud about it and like sexy,
Mhm.
and it's like you are making me sick right now. Like I
want to do the opposite of
around.
fuck. Like,
and I just like don't want to think about you having sex right now, but this is like all you seem to want to talk about is sex. And like, oh my god, I don't know if you guys like you walk into a porn store and that's like they want to talk as loudly as they can about like
Yeah.
they're like, can I help you find something? And then you ask and they like shout it to the store and it's like, no way in fuck, I'll just try to find out on my own because I know you're gonna announce it to the whole fucking store. If I tell you what I want, you're gonna go into some personal story about how you used it.
It's honestly true.
Actually, this one time when I was in St. August, I think it was St. Augustine, I went to a porn shop there and there was this fucking, I don't know, dildo thing that was literally so big. It was at least 3 feet long.
isn't that the big black one?
It was heavy. I swear that
Yeah.
thing weighed like 20 pounds and it had the girth of like a basketball. And I asked the girl, I was like, I actually asked them, I was like, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but like, is somebody actually using this? And she said that guys usually actually come and buy that because if a girl somebody used that on a girl, it would actually like perforate them.
Yeah.
But guys, they can just keep on going right up the. Ooh, I almost said it again. I almost said it again. Right up the rectum into the colon. Yeah. So, anyways, I was like, sex stores just kind of freak me out sometimes, but
they're a little awkward sometimes.
I've only been in one time.
You, of all people, have only been in a sex store one time.
Yeah, I like to order things online.
I feel like
Eve.
I feel like that we should totally do like a little sex store experiment.
That should be one of the punishments. Like whoever loses has to go in and buy like the most embarrassing.
Has
thing.
to ask for the most embarrassing thing.
Well, yeah, easy for you guys to say because I always fucking lose.
It's true.
So
I said it quite a bit, and I know that neither of you guys even caught it, but I said it like.
It's just so natural coming out of Diane's mouth. We don't even notice.
I do need a new toy, so I'm down.
Don't say that too much on here. You're gonna get all the guys coming after you even more than they already did.
God, it's so annoying, to be honest. Not annoying, but like, also like guys just feel like.
Carly gets hit on a lot from this show. Like all these guys like message me and they're like, "So your friend Carly?"
Same.
Literally, no. People literally message me about you all the time, and I'm like, "What?"
I get people asking.
What are Sonia and I? Just because
I have boyfriends.
Yeah, just means we like suck as people. Like, come on. Everybody wants to be friends.
I was like, "So your friend Carly's single, right?" I'm like,
yeah.
Is that not apparent?
And it's actually like not even like relationship. They're like, is she single? Because it sounds like she's into just like fucking and leaving.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm down with that bitch.
See, which is not true. I pick specific individuals to do that.
She has not hooked up with any of the guys that have come forward for me.
Yes, no. I don't need any more outlets for that. So
yeah,
unless you're trying to put a ring on this finger, then
Carly,
you might as well pop off. See ya.
Carly has enough guys that she can just hook up with in a one night stand, or actually, it's been like just 10 night stands.
They're not. Yeah, I don't do one night stands really.
She lures them in, finding out what their like little secret, what's it called, not like fantasy, but what their like secret, their
niche
marketing
bitch over here.
Like what their like weaknesses. That's what I was like. She finds like their weakness and she's like, okay, I know that we like don't want a relationship, but I'm gonna find what gets you off in particular.
You know what's really interesting too is like we never have the conversation of, I know you don't want a relationship, but...
Oh, it's just like, you make it very obvious that they don't need to have that conversation.
I don't know what I do if I give off that vibe.
Wait, as soon as we're done fucking and she says, okay, you can go home now. Then they were like, okay, I guess there's need for this conversation.
Well, actually, I feel like I normally, like, I don't ever make them leave or, like, I don't,
sleep till, like, 6 in the morning.
No, and then, like, in the morning, we have, like, round 2.
And she's like, can you come pick me up?
Yeah.
Or it's usually here in my house.
We'll have, like, round 2 or something, and then I'll be like,
once I would just like a guy to, like, hang out at least so we can all have breakfast and I can, like, question him a little bit. Like, play mom and, you know, ask him a bunch of questions about his life so I can tell what kind of people are sleeping under my roof while you're fucking them.
Well, next time, maybe physical therapist guy will stick around a little longer.
Oh, well, him, I've picked his brain a lot, so I know he's cool.
That's true.
I actually kind of wish you would date him, but there's the one guy, Nipple. Nipple, I only met him briefly, so I would really
I still haven't met him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you haven't.
Oh, I met him briefly at that wedding reception thing, but that doesn't count. We've only got a couple more weeks, man, and then it's going to be next season, and that's good. Unless we do an off show. Actually, if we do an off show sex show, we could totally have him on there. That would be amazing.
That would 100% be him. We got way off topic here.
Woo!
All right, we can continue with our picks now.
I got into a really good conversation with my Uber driver back in Orlando this weekend about the podcast. I don't remember the whole situation because I was a little inebriated, but I know that he said that he was going to check us out, so shout out if he is. Hi, I don't remember your name.
I don't remember his name.
All right, well, let's continue.
I think it's my turn.
Booty hole. Booty holes.
The booty holes.
You are like pumping your legs very harshly and
Are you Bobby? Like, what are you doing over there?
I'm really excited about my tight booty hole, okay?
Well, who is it?
Really, it's just Doyle. But
Jack Doyle?
Yeah, Jack Doyle.
I suggested him at one point. That's the only reason that sounded familiar to me.
He plays for the Colts. He's getting a lot of looks now that Ebron is
Carly's really going for the
bench.
Colts. Oh no, you said a Bucks player.
Yeah, so I'm like pinning my two picks against each other. It's fine,
this week, so.
So I mean, he's been pretty consistent recently as well. Now that Ebron's out, so
My kicker that I have for you guys this week is Austin Seibert. Seaman.
Siebert.
Siebert Seaman.
He, I can't believe I'm suggesting this, is on the Browns. But I feel like their matchup is against the Bengals next week, so...
Well, you would have thought the same about the Jets against the Bengals.
Right, but I'm saying the Browns, they're not that great, but I feel like they put up, it's going to be a divisional game, so I feel like division games are usually pretty good. Yeah. And I feel like, if anything, they'll at least have to be kicking field goals to,
Yeah,
true.
Fair.
So that's my pick. Take it or leave it, you assholes.
Well, speaking of the Jets... That's who's playing Miami this week. So
when did we say the Jets?
I literally just said the Jets, because they played the Bengals this week. So the Jets play Miami this week. So I mean, even though the Eagles got literally -1 against Miami this week, that's who plays them. I always say it.
I feel like that's a shitty pick. Don't pick them. The Jets literally got 3 points this week.
I know that. But
I know that.
I have them.
She's like, I'm aware.
Yes. But before, they've gotten a lot more. Anyways.
We'll see.
For the past, 4 weeks. Maybe not 4. I don't even know I made that up.
I just threw a number out.
Yeah. I could have said 17. That's my favorite. The Colts are who I'm actually picking this week against my team. Tampa Bay. Only because Jameis enjoys throwing to the other team, so...
I need to find a way to get some more free tickets.
Honestly.
What happened to him?
Has he said anything to you?
Inappropriate things.
Okay, well, you have to tell us about this.
Well, so literally Thanksgiving.
Well, you have to give the listeners a little backstory on this. Okay, I would describe this person. He knows of you through me and Wine and Waivers, I guess. Now he likes to reach out to you. Another one.
She's the single one.
I literally cannot with my life.
So he says very inappropriate.
Dude, what's so fucked up about this whole thing is guys literally think that they can talk to me just inappropriately at any point in time. You have to get on a certain level with me before you can speak to me that way. And let's just say I've never even met this guy in person before, and
Yeah, huh?
I have never.
I don't think she has.
I specifically have never.
Oh.
No.
Creepy.
And
me and you only know him.
Literally, Thanksgiving, he's talking to me about how hard his penis is.
What?
And all this fucking shit, and I just kept...
What?
Did you get a boner from mashed potatoes or something? Or
I don't know, but he just was saying all these fucking weird ass things.
Tenderizing the turkey with his cock.
Yes, and I'm just trying to blow it off.
The tip of the turkey with his cock.
Rolling out the cookie dough.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But I was just being okay, cool. And I kept dropping the hint you can't talk to me this way, and not trying to be an asshole about it.
How did the dick come up? How did his dick come up?
Where did this conversation start?
So he said Happy Thanksgiving to me, actually, and which I was oh, that's nice, but I said you too, 2 days later, and that was the end of that.
All right.
So, I don't know how this came about.
Yeah, so he said Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Cock's Day. Thanksgiving. Happy holy shit, my cock is hard. Thanksgiving.
I just scrolled past so much shit that he said to me, and I'm just not all right about it. All right.
Cocksgiving.
He said, nice nails, and I said,
how does this lead up into cock talk?
Also, why is he looking at your nails all of a sudden?
How did he see your nails?
He sent a bottle of his wine or something, and I sent my glass, me holding my glass.
Wow, that was bad move on on your part, Carly. You should know you can't be sending guys pictures.
You can't send any body parts to
You can't send a picture of your hand grasping anything because that automatically to a guy needs pictures around his dick.
Even like a skinny ass wine glass.
He goes, a weakness of mine. And I said, dark nails? Because I have dark nails right now. And he goes, longer ones that are well done. I like to be itched and scratched.
Whoa, ew.
And then he just kept
I want to know where the hard dick part came in.
Well, I just kept like swerving, like anytime he was trying to be like inappropriate. And so I was like, I would say stuff like, oh wow, or like good for you, like just trying to like cut it off. And he just kept just throwing it. And then, whew, I said, so are you like trying to take me out or just trying to fuck?
You just said that?
I said that to him.
Good.
And he goes, well, actually, I'm kind of talking to someone.
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah. So then I was like, you probably shouldn't be talking to me like this then. He goes, yeah, but we're not like sexting or anything. We're just like talking.
About your hard dick?
About his hard dick, yeah.
With your long fingernails?
No, talking about this girl that he's talking to. He said that they aren't like sexting or anything, so he's finding an outlet for that. And I'm like,
what does that even mean? If you're talking to somebody in any sort of way that you're interested in them, then continue on with
men aren't shit.
Unless they know
we're not sexting.
Something...
We're not sexting, so therefore I can sext you. But I'm seeing her enough that
he's talking to other girls in the same way that he's talking to her, okay.
But I'm seeing her enough that I can't take you out on a date, but I can still sext you.
Exactly.
For sure. For sure still, you know, within boundaries. That's okay.
So wait, question. So you found out that his dick was hard. Was that through text or was that through like a picture?
Text, thank God. If he sent me an unsolicited dick pic.
But why did he tell you that his dick was hard?
Oh, he somehow was like, he got into the conversation about him being older and
You don't know how these things happen to you.
I don't even think he's that old.
It's fucking awful.
Probably my age.
It's fucking awful. It's just really awful, and I'm so over it.
Okay, so then he starts talking about his old age. But he's like, well, you're not that bad.
No, he was like just talking about the fact that he's older, and like a lot of his friends like struggle
with ED.
Yeah.
He started telling you about his friends having erectile dysfunction.
Yes, like he's just so open about weird shit like that. And I'm like, why are you telling me any of this?
He's probably making that up so that he feels better about himself and can say that he does not have ED right now.
Why would you have ED in your 30s?
Because he thinks he's old.
Also, why are you telling me this? This would make sense if he was actually trying to fuck, and that's why I was like asking him.
It still doesn't make sense.
I would have never fucked him, but
just to be
clear, like I asked that question because I was just wondering, like, why are you speaking to me like this? Like,
what are your intentions with our Carly?
Like, why are you talking to me this way? And so I asked him that, and then that was the response. So I was just like, what the fuck is the point of this conversation?
Thank God you were drinking wine during this entire conversation because otherwise you would have been thoroughly freaked out and upset.
I would have fucking went in on him because
I thought you just said you would have gotten wet, and I was like, wait a second.
Fair warning, guys, if you do not talk to me like you respect me, I will literally stomp on your grave. Like,
Carly's sassy.
Yeah, don't fuck with me that way.
If you want to talk about your dick, just be upfront with her, let her know that, hey, is it okay if we talk about cocks and pussy? Otherwise, I respect you enough, we won't talk about it.
No, not even that. You have to be on a certain level with me to talk like that.
Like ex-boyfriend.
Who's now married?
Yeah, if you're an ex-boyfriend and you're married, you can still talk to Carly about sex and send her pictures of your dick. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's fine.
In costume and everything.
Yeah.
Ew.
Makeup. I don't know. I've dated some real winners, y'all. Clearly.
At least he figured out how much of a winner.
Yeah, seriously. At least I'm not the one married to him, so hallelujah.
Yeah, really, thank God that you fucking got out of that one.
Yeah,
got out of Dodge. All right, so let's get this wrapped up. Like I said, we are going to be with you guys for a couple more weeks. going through the playoffs and, well, the fantasy playoffs, not the actual playoffs. And also, we will be brainstorming some possible off-season podcast spin-offs to be doing.
We're also going to put something on our Instagram, like as a suggestion box. We'll see what you guys would like to hear from us on the off season as well.
Besides sexcapades, because
that's always just going to be a given.
That's always going to be in our show, no matter what. Just because
we can't not talk
like
about it.
Tanya and I like got hooked up with a boyfriend before shit got fucking awful in the dating
It's true.
scene.
Well,
so.
I wouldn't even go that far. I mean, I was single for like 3 years essentially, so I went through it as
Perpetually single.
But we have to we have to talk about our whiner of the week this week.
I have one.
Which Tanya is raising her hand. She's got it.
It just came in this last conversation.
Hit us with it.
Mr. Hard Dick Anti-ED loves the long fingernails.
Itch my ball sack himself.
I like to be itched and scratched.
That is the whiner of the week. Congratulations, sir.
Because he struck out.
Oh,
wonderful
God.
job.
Yeah, he deserves
Strike
it.
out with Carly.
Cheers to the strikeout with Carly.
And you talk about getting your taint itched and scratched, you're striking out automatically, guys. Hit us with the socials, Carly.
Yes, please follow us, especially coming up in the next few weeks. We need all of your input, so follow us definitely on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Apple Podcasts. Please give us a like, comments, YouTube, all of them, please, at Wine and Waivers.
And that's actually something that we could also do in the off season is actually like start our vodcast. That would be really fun where we just, we're doing like our off season and get into the vodcast more.
Yeah, and we'll create some more really funny YouTube videos because I've got a lot of feedback about how great they are. And
everybody tells me how much they love like the prank video.
Yeah.
Prank, but like
the challenge videos. So we won't keep you hanging. I promise.
We're coming back, y'all.
Yeah.
But we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
That. And in the meantime, have your own waiver picks ready because we're done with the waiver picks. But we're going to be here talking about wine, talking about football, giving you some more entertainment, kind of easing our way.
Yeah,
into maybe our stuff.
We're gonna put some polls up on Instagram also, like just throughout the week to see if you guys have any like sit-start questions, like should I play this person over this person? We'll give you our opinion, all that.
Playoffs.
So look out for that. We're happy to give you our input.
All right, y'all. So in the meantime, enjoy your week. Hope you guys do well in your fantasy.
Hope you're in the playoffs.
I'm not.
So
check your wine and work your waivers. Gluggy glug glug.